We are live anyway. Hi everyone, this is Yami Owen, and this is part of the Frenzy Hunter podcast. We had some interesting news from E3. I will let J-Man 777 do.
Your mic just went all robotic on me, but I'm gonna put it in just a few words. Capcom has lost their fucking minds.
Yes.
And I am going to be so explicit with my language because Capcom is full of assholes right now. Possible confirmation that they have no current plans to release Double Cross to the Nintendo Switch. It's going to be staying in the East for a game that we only have the minor beginning to and is not even in its full extension or complete. That is absolute bullshit. Now, I understand it's more popular in Japan, but the fans they have grown out here in the West or in world just for Monster Hunter has been absolutely incredible. They have a gold franchise with them. I am not going to waste money on getting a game or a PC that might not for a PC or getting like a $600 fucking console just to play their new Western version of Monster Hunter called Monster Hunter World. Not saying that's not going to be a great game, because I believe it's going to be a fantastic game, but the way that game looks, the specs you're going to need are like so freaking top notch. I am not going to waste money on some bullshit like that when I clearly have a Nintendo Switch right here that I can play Monster Hunter Double Cross on. So Capcom has done probably the worst move they've ever done in years.
Yes. But we haven't had any confirmation that they're not doing it for the 3DS either for us.
Regardless, I can't record it. So that actually kind of that aggravates me a little bit, because 3DS capture cards are expensive, people. Don't get me wrong. 3DS capture cards are as expensive as like an Xbox 360 now. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to waste that much money on a 3DS capture card, because then you need all this crappy wires and you can't charge the 3DS while you're playing it and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to deal with that.
No.
So the way I see it, bring Double Cross to the West and the Switch. If you're going to announce another Monster Hunter game and you're going to say this is Japan only exclusive, say it outright. Do not let the fans wait. Just say it outright.
Yes.
Yes, you're going to get backlash from it, but it's better to get the backlash out of the way immediately and say this game's not coming to the US than waiting and breaking everybody's goddamn heart.
Yes, and showing the newest Monster Hunter game was coming out early next year.
Yes.
And if they make an excuse, oh, because you got Monster Hunter stories coming out this fall, we can't bring it out too early.
Yeah, honestly, you can't bring it out. Oh, we can't bring it out too late. That's bullshit. You got stories coming, as Yami said. Stories is coming in the fall. I'm guessing September, October, somewhere around there, to the 3DS. To the 3DS. But Monster Hunter Double Cross not coming to the Switch in the West is absolutely crazy, especially with the way the Switch has sold. The Switch has sold extremely well around the world. So Capcom doing what they're doing, not only is it cutting fans off from the franchise and you're going to have a lot of people leave. I'm not going to leave because I'm a Monster Hunter fan, but this is just not right, Capcom. You need to fix your shit and get your priorities straight.
Yeah, I definitely agree on that. It's like, I know the reason why with the new Monster Hunter game, why they went to PS4 and Xbox One, because they want to try better hardware.
Yeah, I don't give two shits about hardware. It's about the gameplay for me. I don't care. And I'm not going to waste money on getting a new PS4 or a brand new PC, even though this PC is pretty good and probably won't be able to run it. To be fair, I'm going to be fair. This PC probably won't be able to run it at the graphics level it's handling.
Yes.
It's not right. I'd rather have game for the gameplay than the fucking graphics. Capcom, your entire team is full of idiots right now for not realizing this fact.
Yes.
You could have the worst fucking game hardware-wise, and it could be the greatest fucking game with story and everything, and I would love it. Gameplay is what matters nowadays. It's not about graphics. Graphics just make things look pretty. Look at all these 8-bit indie titles, for example. Binding of Isaac, that's not even 8-bit, but just examples of great indie titles that have made a killing because of their gameplay, not their graphical output.
Like Undertale was coming to PS4.
I'm very frustrated at this. Can you tell?
Yes, I can see you being very frustrated, and it's like when I saw like one of the infamous Monster Hunter streamers putting up a video up, and how much of all the comments they've been having under their trailer for Monster Hunter.
Yeah, all the comments for the hate because they split the fan base because they're idiots.
Yeah, and as well, Gaijin Hunter put a video up, I think on the same day, discussing about this type of thing.
It's not right.
No,
this is not right. Capcom is literally taking this amazing franchise that does so well in Japan and keeping it in Japan, not letting the rest of the world experience how good this game actually is.
I think
Generations was a fantastic game when it first came out. Don't get me wrong, but lately I've started to die down on Generations because it's getting stale.
Yes,
there's nothing new. It's literally the same stuff. I'm going in there trying to make different mix of armor sets and playing with essentially the same people I play with all the time. Why? Because we don't have any extension to keep the gameplay fresh. The DLC for Monster Hunter Generations is done. The monthly DLC thing was great because it was something to look forward to. But this, cutting off, not half your fan base, obviously, but cutting off your Western fan base is going to affect Capcom in the long run, and I expect Capcom stocks to plummet.
I can see that from happening as well. It's just like, it's just like, as well, I think they are punishing the Western markets, the Western players, since, all that hate comment they had yesterday.
I mean, that's their fault though for saying, "Oh, here's a new Monster Hunter." Let's be fair. It's their fault for announcing a new Monster Hunter game before confirming whether or not we were going to get double crossing anyway. That's why we're getting the hate. There's a new Monster Hunter game out. What does that mean for the Western audiences with double cross? We've been waiting for how long? A year, almost a year and a half.
Almost a year.
Almost a year. It's not right.
No,
it's not right at all.
We should have been getting it the same day, basically.
I agree. Worldwide release is great because when I look at Nintendo's E3 this year, for example, I'm just going to give an example. That's how you present games. That's how you keep your audience interested in everything. This is not okay.
No. Because I know that people were like waiting to see Monster Hunter Double Cross on the Nintendo E3 event, and they were like, "What the fuck? Where's Monster Hunter? Where's Monster Hunter Double Cross?" It's like,
and now we know why, because Capcom is they're all idiots over there right now. They need to step up. Capcom needs to step up and realize if you can get a worldwide release and keep your fan base happy, that'd be great. Sure, having the West wait for 6 months, that's no problem, as long as the West gets it. The problem is you're coming off a great game on Generations. You're cutting off the expansion that made the game great and better. And the Western audience wants to experience that. And because you're not releasing it over here in the West, you're going to suffer from it.
Yeah, and only way players from the West can only play it is basically importing the Japanese version, and people can't read Japanese.
Yeah, I mean, I still might because I can transfer 3DS data over after that. Oh, I might not even be able to do that if it's blocked.
You can't, because they're like different coding.
That'd probably be why, wouldn't it? It'd probably change all the line. I still might be able to transfer the stuff over though. You never know. It'd be worth a shot to try, but because the eShop, the Switch eShop has no localization, I can't read Japanese. How the hell am I supposed to get the game?
We have to follow like guides how to read the certain dialogues or something.
Yeah, exactly. Just like read item descriptions. Like I need to Capcom's making a mistake, and that's the bottom line. They've made a mistake by saying Double Cross is not coming to the West. As of currently,
yes,
Double Cross is not coming to the West, and that's not good for anybody. Like it's not just going to be the Western audience that suffers.
No.
It's going to be Capcom that suffers because of it too. And I hope they realize that what they're doing is a terrible mistake.
Yes, and they do have until I think it's next month until the German Gaming Fest.
Yeah.
And then I got the Tokyo Game Show as well in November. So they will have those two places to decide. Go, yeah, now Monster Hunter Double Cross is coming out at this certain date. If that game came out the same day as that new Monster game, I think everyone will be.
Yeah, everyone would be pissed if it came out in 2018
Yeah.
on the same day Monster Hunter World came out, because then you've made us, and you forced us to wait not 1 but 2 years for an expansion, nonetheless.
Yes.
Because we've beaten Yami, LK, and I. LK couldn't join us; he's busy. Yami, LK, and I, we've beaten Monster Hunter Generations to its entirety.
Yes.
Absolutely destroyed the game. We're craving more. We're craving G-Rock. We're craving the awesome stuff that, Double Cross has shown and excited us, but now we're not getting it. And now that's where you get the hate.
Yes. And only 2 people who can be playing the new Monster Hunter games who are the fellow frenzy hunters is me and LK.
Yes.
And maybe a few of the Talking and Chilling members.
Yeah, because LK doesn't have a god PC. I probably have the best PC out of the 3 of us here.
Yeah.
But I'm concerned that the graphical output will be too much for this PC when Monster Hunter World comes out. But I'm not gonna waste money buying what is a PS4 now? $600 or something around there. I'm not.
Less than that.
Oh well, it's an exaggeration, but whatever it is now, I'm not gonna waste that much money so I can play one of my franchises that I love. As much as I love the Monster Hunter franchise, do not tell me that a game I already have is not coming out for the West. That way, you're forcing me to go buy another console just for a game.
Yes.
Just for one game that I absolutely adore the franchise of. Do not force me to do that. That is greedy. That is not right. And that is something they really need to fix.
Or trying to buy a game imported as well.
Yes, or try to buy an imported game. Yeah, exactly. It's shit.
And it's just like Capcom, you need to realize that the Western market loves the Monster Hunter franchise. You've done that before with Protocol 3rd G.
Yep, did it with Monster Hunter 3.
Yep. And
they eventually brought that over as 3 Ultimate.
Yep. And people they basically lost
People were excited when that happened, dude.
Yeah.
And now you're just dividing your fan base here, saying, okay, well, here's the Japanese. They get all the cool new Monster Hunter games, and we get a Monster Hunter World, and then we're never going to get another Monster Hunter for a couple of years after that.
Yeah. It's just like, what the hell?
Honestly, all the hate Capcom is getting right now, they deserve.
They do deserve it. They just need to, if they want us to like them again, bring Double Cross out before Monster Hunter World comes out. At least before.
That would make me pleased. That way I have a Monster Hunter game to tide me over if I can't run World.
Or even better, have Monster Hunter Stories and Double Cross out the same day.
I don't think that would happen because we've already got stories coming to the 3DS and nothing on Double Cross, unfortunately. But
I'm just saying, if they did that, that would have been a perfect time.
Yeah.
That would keep everyone occupied. If people like myself,
it would, and that's the problem. And that's where Capcom needs to realize their fault, and I agree with that. Now, unfortunately, this is probably this is all we really have to talk about, because of just it's ridiculous. Like my Twitter feed even says so. My Twitter feed on the Monster Hunter, it is backlash at Capcom.
So, if Capcom does ever watch this video, or they do see this,
or you know what, I'm just gonna rather than doing that, I'm gonna go play Dauntless after that. How about that? I'm gonna go play a free Monster Hunter.
Yes.
How about that? Rather than playing your game, I'll go play Dauntless.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if they see this video, just listen to what we say. Get Monster Hunter Double Cross sorted before World comes out, because you're gonna get a lot of hate.
Yeah, and
people would agree with me that everyone's been waiting for this game for a very long time, and then putting salts in the wounds
you're literally putting salt in the wound by not releasing it.
Yes.
If that comes up before, Capcom has been the biggest blunder Capcom's made in a long, well, not in a long while, but in a decent while.
Yes.
So they need to step up their game, and they need to fix exactly what's going on.
Yes, they need to fix everything before it gets out of hand. If they start doing damage controlling, it's too late.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not even.
Capcom has already dug themselves a hole.
Yeah,
I'm saying it's not coming to the West, and now you're saying we're gonna have to play World instead.
yes, they're
The
basically.
way I saw the trailer for World, looks absolutely amazing and realistic. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't as pleased with the gameplay aspect that I saw. What's with the floating thunderbugs guiding you to a path? It's just it didn't feel like the Monster Hunters of today. I know you guys are trying to move on and go to the future, but I know you're taking it one giant leap, but take some small steps and get out the games that have not been localized yet first before you make a big announcement like this, like they did at E3 with Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, I found out about that ability. It's basically an ability you can use in the game, type of thing. And when you run, when you try to get a potion while you're running, you don't stand still. You just drink potions while you're running.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever that is, but that's kind of all we have time for.
Yes, since we have
unfortunately,
E3 event stuff happening in between, so
yeah.
Hopefully, we will give you some more Monster Hunter news, and maybe later on tonight a Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, maybe
discussion with Braxton Gamer, but hopefully we will speak to you guys soon.
Yeah.
Try.
See you guys.